When most people picture investing, they picture a smooth line, drifting gently up and to the right. The real one looks more like a heart monitor, jagged, jumpy, alive. Because the moment you buy, your fund stops being a tidy plan and becomes a number that moves. Some days it's up. Some days it's down. And one day, maybe sooner than you'd like, it will drop, and keep dropping. 10%. 20. Sometimes 30 or more. That moment, when the screen is red and your stomach is in your shoes, is the most important moment in your whole investing life. Not because of what the market does, but because of what you do. So let's get you ready for it. By the end of this video, a crash won't feel like an emergency. It'll feel like weather. Let's take the fear out of the numbers by naming them. A drop of around 10%, a dip, happens in most years, just about every single year. A fall of 20% or so, a correction, comes along every few years, like clockwork. And a proper crash, 30% or more, the kind that makes the news. A handful of times across an investing lifetime. Here's the reframe: none of these are the system breaking. They are the system working exactly as designed. A market that never fell wouldn't pay you any more than a savings account. The bumps aren't a bug, they're the whole reason it pays. Don't take my word for it, look at the receipts. This is the US market, the S&P 500, over the last 40-odd years. Watch the crashes. The dot-com crash, down about 49%. The 2008 financial crisis, down 57%, more than half, gone. COVID, a third wiped out in a matter of weeks. 2022, down 25%. Every single one of these felt, at the time, like the end of the world. And then look at what the line does after each one. It comes back. And then it keeps going, to levels that, standing at any one of those bottoms, would have felt impossible. One honesty note: this is the price of the index, and the past is never a promise about the future. But the pattern is hard to unsee. So if the market keeps recovering, where does the real damage come from? The uncomfortable truth: it comes from you. When your screen says you're down 30%, take a breath, because you haven't actually lost anything yet. It's an unrealized loss. A number on paper. You only turn it into a real, permanent loss the moment you click sell. And here's the part nobody points out: exactly the same is true on the way up. Those lovely gains you're proud of? Also just on paper, unrealized, until you sell. Nothing is real, up or down, until you press the button. Which leads to the cruelest twist of all: the market's best days tend to land right in the middle of its worst. Sell to wait for things to calm down, and you'll almost certainly be sitting in cash for the biggest bounce. You lock in the loss, and you miss the recovery. The selling is the mistake, not the crash. So why is doing nothing so unbelievably hard? Blame your brain. We're wired so that a loss hurts about twice as much as the same-sized gain feels good. So when you're down, every instinct screams do something, make it stop. At the exact moment doing nothing is the smartest move. Now, the honest caveat, because I won't pretend recovery is guaranteed or instant. Look at Japan: its market peaked in 1989, and took around 35 years just to climb back to that level. 35 years. That is the risk of betting everything on one single country, and it's the whole reason this channel keeps saying own the whole world, not one corner of it. Diversification is what turns might never recover into always has, so far. So here's your playbook for the next crash: don't check your balance every day. Keep your automatic payments running. A crash while you're still buying means your money is picking things up on sale. And keep your emergency fund topped up, so you are never forced to sell at the worst possible time. So here's the mindset shift. Volatility isn't a malfunction you have to suffer through, it's the admission price. The reason shares have beaten cash over the long run is precisely because they're bumpy enough to scare most people out of their seats. You get paid to stay in yours. So, to recap, crashes are normal. Recovery, diversified, and given enough time, has been the norm. And the one move that turns a temporary dip into a permanent loss is selling. The entire skill, the whole game, is learning to sit still. Now, you've heard me say own the whole world about 100 times. But what does that actually mean? What's really inside that one fund you bought? Next time, we open the bonnet and take a proper look. See you there.